Hey, welcome back to my channel. I am Kia Simone. I am here today to talk about, not to really talk about Derrick Jackson, but about what we can learn and move forward. Let's take some lessons from it and let's move on, okay? That's how you got to do them. To get started, let me formally introduce myself. I go by Kia Simone. I am a poet and author of a book called The Real Poetic Justice. It is a collection of 14 poetic expressions on matters of life, love, and relationship from the perspective of a millennial black woman. So this whole situation is pretty much right up my alley. And who Derrick Jackson is a author, a relationship guru, and a social media personality who has built a platform offering advice to women on how to not be manipulated by cheating men. He has recently been exposed by a blogger and come forward with his wife to confess that he has been a continually cheating man and that, he has asked his wife to forgive him in the wake of his finding God, which is contrary to the advice that he has been giving. So he has come forward as essentially exactly what he has been teaching women to avoid. I'm not here to tell anybody how to feel about him. That's neither here nor there. That's just the backstory. I do want to say that this is not about bashing Derrick Jackson. This is not about bashing Naia. This is not about bashing anybody. This is not about celebrating, that he finally got caught. It's not about any of that. This is about, I've watched this whole thing unfold and I've been some version of this young lady. And what came to me is, it's so interesting to look at it from this version of me, from this older, stronger, wiser version of me who has been a younger woman in an unhealthy relationship, who has been severely damaged. And so I want to share some things that came to mind that I would tell my younger self, that I would say to the version of me that was in her shoes. And I don't bash her, because the version she is today is designed to birth the version she will be. I could not, listen here, I am a lot, honey, okay? I am every woman. And I could not be all that I am without having been through all that I have been through. So I seek to offer guidance to women like her, because I have been her. So this is not to bash or to celebrate as much as it is to evaluate and to come to deliver a level of my truth without being uncouth. That's all. I come in peace. I come in love. I come offering my little apples of wisdom. That's it. I pray that it helps somebody. Let's talk about it. This is a perfect example of why I say separated is still married. It's not divorced. Okay? I said this in a Love and Marriage Huntsville review. Some people don't think it's real. Some people think it's a concoction. I don't know. But this alleged surgeon side chick has come out to say, oh, well, I didn't know he was married. I eventually came to find out he was married, and I was told he was separated. And he was saying, well, he's separated, but she doesn't want to give me a divorce. And he's separated, but she's fighting me, trying to take all my assets. We're separated, but X, Y, and Z. Meanwhile, fast forward to him saying that, he made the decision to just spontaneously block everybody and work on his marriage. What did I say? What did I say in that video? I said, this is why I don't entertain. I'm separated, because what can happen is you gonna decide, I decided I wanted my family. And he done told you he's separated from his wife, but you find him online selling books and Bible classes. See, that's why I don't play that separated game. We gonna have a problem. Okay. And on the back end of that lesson, for those who think they can acquire a relationship by backdooring another relationship, always be mindful that if they will cheat with you, they will cheat on you. Carry on. Don't let nobody keep you a secret for the sake of your protection, okay? What are they protecting you from? If you ain't some Navy SEAL assassin, then what are you protecting me from other than your freedom to move like an unattached person? If their presence or personality is that dangerous, you may need to reconsider being together altogether. But don't let nobody hide you for the sake of your protection. Like, who gonna get us? Okay? And as sure as you don't let them keep you no secret, don't let nobody pull you out in a time of battle that would not invite you to nary a celebration. Okay, you weren't good enough to be a part of the spotlight. You ain't. Don't pull me out to be your battle axe. I'm not your battle axe. Okay. This is a big one, and this is very important for me. We cannot be so afraid of being single or so desperate to be married that we will justify and accept the lack of respect, the emotional and mental manipulation. We cannot be this desperate to be married, to have somebody, to not be alone, that we will justify this and try to use scripture to do so. To have a relationship with God is to learn to love self. Because you are made in his likeness and image. If you want to get into scripture, if you want to, found this scripturally, you're made in his likeness and image. And he did not ask you to take his likeness and image and subject it to abuse and disrespect and manipulation. That leads me to my next lesson. Religion without relationship is just rhetoric. People learn a bunch of scripture that they can repeat and use as a language of deflection and confusion, when in truth you need a relationship with God in order to derive some wisdom and understanding of this scripture so that you can show thyself approved and able to rightly divide the truth. And for the Bible thumpers, because see, I come up in the Baptist church, okay? I know the church inside out. All right. I offer you Matthew chapter 6 verses 1 through 8. Okay? King James version if you like. And this is not just her. This issue is bigger than her. She just happens to be the vessel. Relationships and marriages are beautiful. They are beautiful when they properly put together and done right. Okay? But it's okay to be single. It's okay to be by yourself. It's okay to learn to love and enjoy you. You can't really teach nobody what you like until you figure it out. We cannot be so willing to be married at any cost. And if you are that afraid to be alone with you, you need to ask yourself why. It really ain't that bad. It ain't that bad. And prospects will come. I promise. I promise. Okay? Take people for who they say they are. We really have to let go of the idea that we can change people. I tell people all the time, if you're going to be with somebody, you need to ask yourself, can I accept them for who they are as they are at this very moment? Because the truth is, I don't care how much potential I see in them to be or do anything. They may never ever change. They may never ever realize a bit of the potential I see. They may never be anything more or less than who they are at this very moment. So can I love them as they are, henceforth, now, and forevermore? Not what can I make them, not what can I turn them in, not what can I bring out of them. Don't work like that. I'm trying to save you some years. I'm trying to save you some money. I'm trying to save you some heartache. You ain't got to call me captain, but I'm trying to save you. I'm just saying. Listen, get your own relationship with God. Learn to trust your own discernment and intuitions. And don't run your relationships by social media standards. Figure out what works for you. Because everybody got faults, everybody got flaws. So be careful about making people goals. Believe in yourself. Know that you got this. Know that your intuition works. It does. Know that it works. Be guided from within. Trust that your instincts will not fail you. I pray that at the end of this, somebody has found permission to love you. Because sometimes we need permission. Sometimes we need somebody to tell us it's okay. It's okay to choose you. It's okay to put you first. It's okay to love you. So choose you. You're beautiful, you're worthy, and you're worth it. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. Thank you for listening. Make sure to like the video, comment if you have any feedback, subscribe to the channel so that you can get my future content. Because this is not what I intended to do. It was just like, Lord, it's so rich. Oh my gosh. Thank you. As always, I enjoy talking to you. I will see you next time. Bye.